This is Rick again. This video will be on the Puma Punku site in the highlands near Lake Titicaca and the temple site of Tiwanaku, which is very close to this. Back in the day when Lake Titicaca was close to these three huge bases, and they're in pictures, you can see them. I think they weigh 80 tons apiece. Now, for some reason, whoever built it needed that weight. And when the catastrophe happened, some say it was an earthquake or who knows what, but all of this was destroyed, and stones and whatever was around here were thrown around like toys. But the site over here, the temple site, was not damaged. So that's a clue. Now we're looking for clues through the historical record. Most of this stuff was buried at the time. Now the common belief is that the Aymara Indians that lived up there did this. They were the only ones there, right? But the fact is that the Indians couldn't have built anything like this. They didn't know how to read or write, as I understand it. And we have to look at why. Way up in the highlands, at such a high altitude, that the Indians would build something like this with all this weight and temples with no roofs. It doesn't make sense. We also look at civilization detritus, as far as there are no pottery shards or graves or tools or bones or trash pits or anything left by humans. There's nothing. There's no jewelry, there's no statues that are carved in the likeness of humans. The statues that are carved are about 10 feet tall. They look like a half fish, half human, and they look like they're about 1,000 pounds. And they have been found in different places in this area. Now this area right here was completely destroyed. And I believe it was in a river, and I believe that these bases were in running water. Either the water was going this way, or it was coming the other way. I don't know which way. And the bases were very heavy for some reason. I believe the bases were very heavy to contradict a stone grinding operation. So they would have to have paddle wheels on these, between these. They would all have to line up. They would have paddle wheels, either, I'm not sure exactly how it was done, but the wheels were here and they would turn a shaft. The shaft went all the way through here. On the shaft were grinding stones made of diorite. If you look at the stones in the Tiwanaku area, which the temple site is down here, I'll just make the outline of it right here. And there's the entrance, and then there's a big statue right here. And there's water spouts here, 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 and on the top of the walls. Why would you have water spouts? Very intricately carved out of granite. Why would you have that? Now we're just looking at what's there in the historical record, not what we think it is, but who and why and how and when and the motive. Next video.